Just went. All right, y'all. So today I'm making carne asada fries, and it has pico de gallo and guacamole. But I already showed y'all a million times how to make guac and pico, so I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna skip past the pico and the guac, and we just gonna get straight to the carne asada and the potatoes for the fries and all that. Just, it's very easy. But I am gonna marinate this meat for a little bit before I get it started, so I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. I'm probably only gonna have about 2 hours to let it marinate. Usually I like to let it marinate between 8 hours and overnight, but yeah, only got 2 hours, so let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start off with like 1.5 pounds of this carne asada meat. Now look, you don't have to use this meat necessarily. You can use like any kind of steak and just cut it up. Usually I get that really thin, I think it's like round steak, and I cut it up real small, but I really didn't feel like cutting up no more nothing because I gotta cut up a whole bunch of stuff for the pico and for the guac. So I'm gonna season this with 1 tablespoon of seasoning salt. Now listen, when I be saying 1 tablespoon, season it generously, okay? Like the measurement just be for the people who need measurements, but just season it generously, okay? This is garlic powder. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of all of this. Onion powder and black pepper, okay? We're gonna go in with a little bit of crushed red peppers because y'all know we don't want it to be too spicy for them kids. And I just feel like a little bit of jerk seasoning, y'all, just like some sprinkles. It just gives it a little bit of an oomph. Okay. And I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, however you say it. A little bit of that. And then about a dash of liquid smoke. Okay. I got some red onion here. I'm gonna add a little. I cut up 1/2 of a red onion, but I'm not gonna use it all for this marinade. I got green bell pepper. Okay, I use 1/2 of the bell pepper. And then I have some cilantro. Just a little of that, okay? All right, I have a half of a lime. Just squeeze it in here. Okay. Now we just gonna mix this meat up. Now y'all can add garlic to this. I'm not going to because I don't want it to burn right away when I start cooking it. I'm gonna add it to it when I start cooking it. All right, now that this is mixed up, we're gonna put it in a Ziploc bag and we just gonna put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for that 2 hours that we got. Okay, so I have 3 like medium large, I guess, potatoes. Now this is gonna just depend on how many people you cooking for, okay? So I normally don't need this many potatoes when it's just, I'm making it for 4 of us, because y'all gotta remember it's a lot of other stuff that's gonna go on top of this. So this is gonna be enough for 4 people, 2 kids and 2 adults. I'm gonna peel these potatoes. If y'all like the skin on y'all fries, you don't have to peel them. And then I'm gonna cut them like steak fries, and I'll show y'all that in just a minute. So we have a bowl of water. It's not really full. I just put a little bit in there just so I can see like where I'm at. I'll add some more as I go. But y'all gotta sit these in water right away, right after you cut them. So we're gonna cut it in half. We're gonna try to get a little cut on the side. And obviously, this depending on how thick or thin y'all like y'all potatoes. Then obviously you just gonna cut them. Just like this. Now let's do them all. Alright, so this is what we have. I'm about to put some more water in it. Hold on one second. We're just gonna let these sit in the water. Y'all can go ahead and rinse them off as well. And just let this sit. I'll be back after the 2 hours now. I'm about to go ahead and finish making this pico and this guac. Like I said before, if y'all want to learn how to make that, go ahead and check out my other 2 videos on here that will show you exactly how to make this pico and this guac. I think I got a good avocado today. I don't know, it was so hard to find avocado, like a good mushy one that's like ready to be smashed. So yeah, we'll see. I'll be back. All right, we're gonna do a tablespoon of butter. We got some leftover purple onion and green bell pepper. We're just gonna use that. And saute that for like 2 minutes. All right, we're gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of garlic. As we know, garlic tends to burn fast. We're gonna go ahead and add these beans. So we got 1 can of pinto beans. And I strained the juice out of it. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start smashing these. We're going to smash all these beans down in. If you find it to be cooking too fast, you can take it off the heat. I find it easier to just take some of them and just smash every last one of those like that, and start a new pile and just keep doing that until it's all done. If it's frying too fast, just take it off the heat, move it over, and just keep going. You're gonna have to put some elbow grease in it. Alright, this is where we at, y'all. Now, I'm gonna add another tablespoon of butter into this. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're gonna have this on low heat. And we just gonna basically work this butter in there, and that's it, y'all. Once the butter is pretty much melted, this is done. Y'all was gonna sit there and let me forget to put the black pepper. Put a tablespoon of black pepper. Alright, we're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. That's it. Alright, so the butter is melted. This is done. You can go ahead and take it off the heat and set it aside until we get ready to cook our meat. We still got about 15 more minutes left for that meat to be marinated. Okay, we're gonna go for the fries first because these could cool. This can cool off while we cook the meat. So we're just gonna use some. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever oil you would like. I'm just put enough to fry some fries. So we're gonna let that get hot, and then I'm gonna pour off the water off these fries, and I'm gonna try to pat dry them to get some of this water off of it. I'll do that now. Alright, so I'm gonna just take a napkin, dry them up just as much as possible. I don't really want to be putting water in this grease. Alright, this is how you can check. Use a wooden, y'all see that? All the bubbles and stuff on it, that's how you know it's hot. It's hot. Alright, for those of you who need temperatures, you can heat this to 350 to 375. Now these cooking pretty fast. Let them fries cook, man. We're just gonna go ahead and start on this meat. We're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. You're gonna cook this for 6 to 8 minutes, maybe 10, depending on how you like your steak. If it's a whole steak, you're just gonna flip it and cook it 6 to 8 minutes on each side. Going with a little bit more seasoning salt. 2 teaspoons of garlic. Squeeze a little of that lemon in there. What's that lemon, y'all? Lime. Half a lime. Squeeze that in there. Okay, so this is pretty much done. We're gonna go ahead and plate it. The grocery list is in the description below. Let me know what y'all want to cook, what y'all want to learn, and what y'all want to see.
Hit that subscribe button!